Hey guys, my name's April Grabner, and this week your Minnesota Quidditch virtual workout is coming to you from my room. This week I wanted to do one that's geared for a lot of students right now. I mean, I'm sure other people who are actually big kids are also spending a lot of time sitting at their desk at home. And maybe you're looking for something really quick in between classes that is a good way to get up and get moving and get excited about Quidditch. So let's get started. So this warm-up is coming to you from the perspective of someone who runs a fair amount. This is usually what I do when I'm warming up for a run or any workout, because I usually do it in the morning. And so I'm just waking up and I'm trying to get my body moving. So that's what I do. You can't really see me all that well, but I'm just kind of, what about that? Not really. But I'm just kind of standing on one leg and swinging one leg side to side. It's good for balance. Also, if you don't have great balance, you can use a chair or a desk or the wall. When I was in soccer, I always used a goal post. And this is a really great way to get your back and your hips opened up in the morning. I usually do about 10 on each side. I lost track, or lost count, so you just get to watch me do this for a second. It's also a great way to work on your balance, which is really important in Quidditch. Having good balance to be able to throw the ball really well. Or with accuracy, I guess. Move that back, do that. Once I'm done with those, I usually do some high kicks. But I also like to try to swing my leg pretty far back. Not so far back, don't hurt yourself. Maybe 10 on each side, or about, jeez Louise, see, good for balance. Even us professional Quidditch players aren't all that amazing. Okay, right, we're doing over the gate, or open the gate. Imagine that you're making your leg a gate and you are opening it, in case that wasn't clear. But then I'm also doing closing the gate at the same time. I usually do this to work on my balance. I'm really sorry that you can't see my entire body here, but we're working with what we got, okay folks? Okay. Yeah, so I usually do a couple of those each time. I always find that my hips are pretty tight and I want to increase my flexibility. So this is why I do a lot of stuff that opens up my hips and creates mobility. Do a couple of those on each side. And then I love a good calf hamstring stretch. So come down here. This is what I usually do. Put my heel on the ground and then keep my legs straight and lean down. And just stretch out my hamstring and my calf. And then I switch sides. Spin a little, welcome to my floor. A little on each side. Then we go back up here. Okay. Next thing I usually do is just to get my heart rate up, I'll do some squat. And when I come back up, I'll lift my leg up, kind of like, I think it's called a fire hydrant. Yeah, so fire hydrant, squat, fire hydrant, squat, fire hydrant. Again, sorry that you can't see me, but that's just how it is. You get to deal with it. Then I usually do a couple of those on each side until I get my heart rate up a little bit. And then I usually stretch out my arms just a little bit. Another one that I really like to do, especially if I've been sitting at my desk all day, is lace your fingertips like this, except behind your back. I like to get a good stretch on my back, also my shoulders and my chest. If this were a yoga video, I'd say lift your heart to the sky That's such a heart to Sky Quidditch kids. I'm sure all of you are wondering who I am and how I found out about Quidditch. I play beater, which was Joe's position. Here's my bludger. I didn't get to show you any bludgers or quaffles in the past videos, so here's a bludger. I have my own. That's how committed I am to Quidditch, I guess. It's a slightly deflated dodgeball, so that once you build up the strength, as you can see I have, you can hold it pretty well like that. Some of us hold it like this. And essentially, our game is just a really complicated game of dodgeball. So, if you like complicated things in dodgeball, come be a beater. Okay, so for the rest of the workout, I'm gonna do 2 circuits. One, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you, and then we're gonna pop them up on the screen so that you can see what I did, but I'm just gonna show you the workouts so we can make this a little quicker. So my first one, it's gonna be a backward lunge, and then bring it back up and balance just for a moment at the top on one leg and drive that knee up. You don't need to jump or anything. We don't want to make it too hard. I usually do 8 to 10 of these. If it's too hard to bring your knee up at the top, just go ahead and stand up and then balance for a second on one knee. You can't really see it, but I stopped in the middle, I'm standing, and then bring it up at the end. I do 8 on those of each side. Again, I'm just going to show you so we can make this video a little quicker for you. The second move in circuit 1 are going to be side lunges, but I actually usually use a weight. So if you want to use a weight, I don't have any weights at home, so what I've been using is Nalgene that I fill up with water. If you don't have something like that, if you're a nerd like I am, I've also got this big heavy book. Or any kind of like jug. I know I was talking to one of my friends and they're using a jug of milk, so that's kind of cute and quirky. Yeah, but if you want to wait, take it, hold it however you want, I guess. I usually hold mine by my chest, and I know you can't see me, but I'm just taking a step up to the side, a little bit farther than hip width apart, and then like I'm sitting back down on a chair. And then I usually do 8 to 10 on each side. If you want to add something extra, you can lift whatever the heck you're holding above your head. That's kind of fun. Workout number 3 of circuit 1 is a prisoner squat. And so that's just, I always put my hands real light behind my ears and feet just about hip width apart, and just squat. Remember to, and just go down as low as you can. I always try to hold my core tight. That should be true for all the exercises. Core is actually really important for throwing. Hi guys, welcome to floor time, and welcome to circuit 2 of my workout. Usually, my first one that I'll start off with is push-up. I'll usually do 8 to 10. I'm not going to show you what a push-up looks like because y'all are smart cookies. And you don't need me to show you. The second workout is a sit-up variation of sorts. I don't really have a great name for it, so that's just what I'm going to call it. I'm going to start laying flat on the floor on your back. Something that I do because I don't have a yoga mat is I'll fold up a t-shirt and I'll put it either under my tailbone or on my spine or on my shoulders, depending on what I'm doing. I'm not going to use it this time, but if you don't have a yoga mat and your back is hurting you, it's a great way to alleviate that pain. Yeah, so start flat on your back. Like this, you can't see me, kind of. And then you're gonna sit up, and if that's all you can do and the next part of this move is like way weird and silly and dumb, then just do sit-ups. Sit-ups are great too. But what I do is I start flat on my back, I do a sit-up, I put my right foot down and my left hand down on the floor, I lift myself up and I touch my toe out here. And then I lower myself back down and do the other side. Right arm down, left foot down, lift myself up and touch my foot. This third one, I If you can't do it, then a plank is also really good. Again, I already said, like, there's a lot of throwing in Quidditch and you need good core strength for throwing. This is a great way to improve it. This, I don't know, it's a plank variation, probably. Yeah, if someone knows the name, put it in the comments or something, I don't know. But this is how I did it. We're starting like up here in a plank position, and I'll take my left hand and my right leg, and I'll switch to the other side and touch my elbow and my knee, and then take a beat in the middle and stop, and then switch and go back and forth. Just like that. I usually start with circuit 1 and do 2 to 3 reps of that, going through that 2 to 3 times, and then I go to circuit 2 and do that 2 to 3 times, whatever makes you feel good and gets you moving. Thanks for working out with me, guys. If you don't want to know anything about me, the kind of people who join Quidditch or Quidditch in general, what we're doing this fall, then bye. It was nice seeing you. But for those people who are perhaps new and wanting to learn a little bit more about what we're doing this fall, and who joins Quidditch, stick around. My name's April Grabner. I'm a junior. I transferred here from Normandale Community College last fall, and I found out about Quidditch at an Explore You event, which was of course in online this fall, but hopefully next year it'll be in person. I am a beater. I came on as a chaser, but somehow got recruited to be a beater, and now I'm stuck here. I swear I'm not a captive. I am here consensually. I do love beating. It's just a learning curve. I'm also on the board. Yes, we have a board. We're very official here at Minnesota Quidditch. Joe, who you met in the last video, is our president, and Beth is our vice president. We also have some other members who I'm sure you will see in some of the next videos. I am the arts and merch coordinator, and I also help out with some social media stuff. This next time, I promise, when I post the video, I will post the Instagram and all of our other social media stuff in the description, so you can check us out there, because that is how you're going to stay updated on things that we're doing this fall. Because we are doing stuff, even though we can't really meet in person, we're providing stuff like this, which is hopefully a little relief from your everyday. And we will be doing some things like trivia nights on October 15th. Stay tuned. If you follow our stuff on Instagram, you will definitely see me posting about it there. So yeah, thanks for working out with me, and we'll see you next week. Bye.